Hold on just a second. Now, what I hear is you guys have a bunch of questions. Well, guess what? I have all the answers. But of course, I don't expect y'all to believe me. But listen to BG himself.
Hey, I'm right here. Y'all, come on, let's kick it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Are you not entertained? Are you not
Mike, today, go ahead and run off. Let me finish this interview for you. BG, give it to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, TNA Entertainment proudly brings to you the two who, if we want to be, will be tag team champions of the world. The alpha male Monty Brown, Mr. Giving It To You Raw, the Outlaw, and Screw, the Two Live Crew.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our little corner of the internet, and welcome back to the Taking Liberties Pro Wrestling Podcast.
We're back at it again, baby. What's episode number 28?
Yes, sir. Episode
28.
Number 28. Speaking of episode 28, you can find this episode 28. Just go ahead and get that out of the way. You can find this episode 28 on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, Podbean.
Yep.
Breaker, Owl,
Blueberry,
Bullhorn. Yeah. So, with all those places, you can also go and leave us an Apple review. Would be greatly appreciated.
leave a 5-star. Say something mean, something funny, something nice, nonsensical, gibberish even. We'll read it.
Yeah.
You mean, I can try.
Yeah, I can try. As long as it's a 5-star.
As long as it's 5 stars.
Right. So, we also have Twitter. Twitter.com/TLProWrestPod. Same as our Patreon. Patreon.com/TLProWrestPod.
Donations always appreciated, never required.
I'd
like to thank both our $10 patrons, Max and Nick.
Our only patrons. They're doing it big.
They're doing it big.
Yeah, it's real crazy.
They're simply setting the example.
Yeah. The bar is high.
The bar is high. We also have a Discord.
We do have a Discord.
If you're interested, hit us up on our Twitter. Send us a little DM. We'll give you the invite. You'll be in there. Get your TL notifications. Get to talk to some people. Talk to us even.
Yeah.
And I think that's everything.
I think so.
We also have a YouTube channel.
We do have a YouTube channel.
YouTube.com. Do we have a link?
No link yet.
Okay, we go on YouTube.com, you go into the goddamn search bar, son. You type in Taking Liberties Pro Wrestling Podcast. You know what you're going to find? You're going to find us. And you can find our episodes.
We need more subscribers to get a link. So
True. So subscribe.
Yeah.
With that being said, we'd like to introduce a friend of ours.
He's he's kind of in the biz a
little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit in the biz ski.
A little bit in the biz. He's taking a few bump skis. You know, he's taking a few bump skis. Where he knows some people, knows some folks here and there.
Yeah. Got the connections.
He's got the connections.
Who do we have? Who do we have with us this week on the Taking Liberties Pro Wrestling Podcast?
Taking Liberties Pro Wrestling Podcast. This week we got our boy Hunter. What's up, Hunter?
What's good? How we doing?
We're doing immaculately.
Pretty good.
Now that you're here, cutie.
True.
Thank you. I'm here to talk about some wrestling, give some unsolicited hot takes.
Hot takes.
You already know.
That's all we do.
Absolutely.
Sure, this is the Taking Liberties
Right.
Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Yeah.
We take liberties on this damn business.
Right.
It's a goated name.
We share some views that others may not, and that's okay. You know, it is what it is.
Absolutely. Also, if you disagree with me, you're wrong.
I'm willing to challenge that, but hey, that's what this is all about.
That's what it's all about.
Word.
Before we move along, is there anything you'd like to plug, friend Hunter?
No.
All right. Well, with that being said, I guess that means that we can move to talk about some TNA Impact. The June
here we go.
24th, 2005 episode, hot off the heels of Slammiversary. One of the biggest TNA pay-per-views of the year.
So, Hunter, I don't know if you listened to our last episode. You should, if you haven't. But we
Got bamboozled.
and Schmeckledorfed.
Oh, word?
Yeah, we ended up having to watch Slammiversary only a week after having to watch, what was it?
Hard Justice. Two pay-per-views only 2 weeks removed from each other. Because this damn company lost their TV deal in between then and the next pay-per-view.
Yep.
Those vintage TNA, bro.
So every episode that we're watching, I assume they're going to tell us when it's no longer this way, but every episode that we watch from here on out was uploaded to the TNA website.
Yep. Which you can tell immediately there's a difference because the show opens and there is not a disgusting display of pyro anywhere to be found.
Yeah, usually the building just fucking explodes.
Yeah, the building. Bro, and the worst part is that Slammiversary had baby pyro compared to what you get on a normal episode of Impact.
It's true. Their pay-per-view pyro was garbage compared. Yeah.
Hey, man. We
So
love the pyro, even the baby pyro.
No pyro. Fuck you.
yeah, no pyro.
You're not a fan of pyro?
No, I love pyro. I'm saying that they ran out of pyro because they ain't got no damn TV deal.
Oh yeah, word. Oh, I mean, it goes like that sometimes, TNIB.
Yeah, I mean, they lost their TV deal with Fox. We still got a while till they get onto Spike TV.
Yeah, we got a long while.
Yeah, that's the TNA home right there.
Yeah.
Yes, but we're not there yet, so here
Not
we
even a little-
are.
Not even a little bit. No.
No, we were in 2005.
So, Hunter, what are your opinions on Michael Shane?
Michael Shane.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I had no clue who he was before this.
Really?
Yeah,
All right.
did
So,
not know a single
did
thing.
you know? Did you know?
Did you know? This is important. You need to know this information.
Did you know that Michael Shane and Shawn Michaels are related? They're like cousins.
What?
Yeah.
What?
No. Before, I know that's, it's earth-shattering news, but I need to tell you, Mike Tenay and Don West will never, ever, and I mean ever, let you not know that Michael Shane is related to former WWE champion.
Oh no, they said it on the show.
Former WWE Intercontinental Champion, former WWE Tag Team Champion, former WWE European Champion, former WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Shawn Michaels. Did you know that?
I didn't, but now I do.
You
And
know
I would
why?
just like to
Because
say-
Tenay let us know.
Yeah.
See, I didn't hear it. I should have been listening better. But I'm gonna be honest. The only thing I was focused on when Michael Shane came out was Tracy.
Now, that's understandable.
That is understandable.
But before we get into Michael Shane's contest, I wanted to make mention of something.
Okay.
It was not mentioned, I don't think, anywhere on the Slammiversary pay-per-view. It was mentioned in the recap on the show of the Slammiversary pay-per-view that Dusty Rhodes is no longer the director of authority for TNA. Why they never mentioned that? No clue.
Mm-hmm.
They barely glazed over what happened on the pre-show.
Yeah.
I got a few notes for the Slammiversary recap.
You want to go ahead?
I wrote down, Jeff Jarrett attacked a fan who looked like Jeff Hardy and got arrested. Cool.
Yeah, that's my favorite trash bag wrestler.
Yeah.
It's Half Jardy.
It's Half Jardy. God damn it.
That's my boy, Half Jardy.
I already hate him.
Half Jardy?
Yeah.
and Raven became the NWA World Champion. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Did you know that he attacked Larry Zbyszko twice, and Larry Zbyszko still put him in this match?
Despite being the guy in charge of all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Zabisco is off a bean. We'll get into that later, but that dude is crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, Raven, and we've mentioned this before because we just really got to harp on this. Raven was fired / quit TNA a month ago.
Yep.
After Hard Justice.
Like,
continue. Well, it's a work.
Yeah.
But within the world of kayfabe, this series of events I'm about to unfold upon your ears makes no sense. And we thought it was important to give you the rundown just to get your opinion on this.
Okay.
So you have a guy, Raven, who quit, got fired from TNA. The production team continued to keep showing Raven on the program in the ensuing time since he quit. So this guy who doesn't work here keeps getting TV time. And then at the pay-per-view, he's granted an opportunity at your company's world championship. Despite, during one of those vignettes you saw on TV, running over a cameraman in his pickup truck. and to top it all off, he goes into that match for the world's championship and wins it. Meaning that the guy who was fired no less than earlier that morning became your world champion.
Yeah, they still haven't even recapped when or how Larry Zbyszko gave him his job back and put him in a world title match.
I just want to get your opinion on what you would do in this situation, considering that they put the world title of an entire division of independent pro wrestling on a guy who didn't even work in the company where he won it.
Hey man, TNA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah. And so, the opening contest of this episode of TNA Impact is Michael Shane with Tracy versus James Storm with Chris Harris. And I gotta say, for anyone who's been listening to this podcast for any significant amount of time will know, Michael Shane has been in a bit of a storyline with Chris Sabin for the past, I'm checking my notes here, 6 months.
Yeah.
6 months.
Well, hey, it was Alex Shelley tonight. They changed it up.
So
Here's the thing though, is that as the entrances were happening, the first song I hear on the goddamn show is Michael Shane.
all right.
So I immediately have a negative physical response.
yeah, so I was watching this show on my patio, and I heard Michael Shane's music, and I almost threw my goddamn phone off the balcony. Man, fuck, man.
It's just a physical response that is so negative when you hear this, and it's all because of this fucking godforsaken storyline with Chris Sabin. The first note I wrote for this match was, if Chris Sabin is in this match in any capacity, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Yeah, I couldn't.
After the triple threat they had, where Michael Shane was first eliminated, so clearly he is the biggest bum out of the 3 people in that match.
Come on.
This rivalry is over.
Yeah, it's done. It's done.
Yeah, he's moving on to Alex Shelley.
Well, first he takes on James Storm tonight.
Yeah.
I had to note that Chris Harris is wearing a wife beater and jeans, and that's pretty based.
Yeah, I guess.
I just love a wrestler in jeans.
I wrote in my notes, Tracy is bad, bro. Golly.
See, this is the type of insight that we brought Hunter on for.
Yeah, I need to know how he feels about Tracy having her whole everything out all the time.
Her fucking Johns were jawning, bro. Like, oh my god.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Tracy and Michael Shane, the horniest couple on Impact.
So, DW Don West deemed this match a battle of super kicks.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Michael Shane is related to Shawn Michaels, the former WWE champion, former Now, I don't need to go into the whole spiel because you already know.
Yeah.
But
Bruh.
did you know that Shawn Michaels is from the WWE?
Why
we-
didn't they name him Shane Michaels?
Because that would have been
his name
two
his
on
name
it.
is Michael Shane. Shawn Michaels.
And
Michael Shane.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I love it.
Yeah. It's completely lazy.
One thing.
Oh no, go on.
One thing that I did note that I think is really it caught me off guard, but I thought it was really cool is TNA when they go to commercial and when they come back to commercial have music playing. And I was like, that's actually a good idea.
That little bam, 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 bam.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shit
That's
right there.
dope.
Yeah. I had to make a note also looking at Michael Shane that he was rocking the exact same hairstyle as Shawn Michaels was at this exact same moment in time.
Of
course.
course.
He had the bob, the kind of long bob
Yeah.
with the tiny ponytail
Yeah.
that takes all of his bangs to the back. So he's got a ponytail with hair covering the back of his hair, looking just like Shawn Michaels. Put some goddamn chaps on this boy, my goodness.
The
I swear-
Heartbreak Kid, Michael Shane.
Pretty much.
Yeah. The match opens. Shane powders out as soon as the bell rings to cool off the crowd. They gotta slow that shit down. They said, "This crowd's popping for shit. I don't know what you're not having fun.
Yeah.
You're having fun at my show. I'm Michael Shane. There's no fun." Bunch of shit happens. Tracy starts getting involved. Harris grabs Tracy and threatens to fucking handcuff her, real
Oh my
perv style.
Yeah.
Big
that was real
perv,
fucking
Chris
weird.
Harris.
Bro, I wrote that down in my notes. I said Chris Harris tries to handcuff Tracy for some reason and gets ejected.
So yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So all right. Let me keep in mind. All right. So when Chris Harris is being a real fucking perv, Don West said, "Oh yeah, look at Rudy Charles. He's trying to get on top of this real early. He's trying to make sure there's no distractions or anything." And I'm like, huh, all right.
Why does he never ever do this any other
Yeah,
time? Why is
every-
Rudy Charles? Why is Rudy Charles the most gullible ref in the industry?
Yeah. Well, later in the match, well, I guess that's fucking James Storm's dumbass fault, but the finish.
So a bunch of shit happens after they're kicked out. All of a sudden, Alex Shelley's on the ramp with Tracy for whatever reason.
Yeah.
They start arguing as the match continues. Distraction allows Shane to cheap shot Storm to take control of the match. Storm gets his cowboy hat on, does a tornado reverse DDT, but Shane kicks out. I was
Man,
like,
why wasn't that the finish?
honestly, because he put the cowboy hat on, so there's at least a 50 times multiplier to the damage of that move.
Yeah,
in my
exactly.
opinion.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be the finish too. I was
He
like,
put the
oh,
hat on.
like he did the gimmick.
He put the
this
hat
is
on for
match.
nothing, dude.
I mean, if this were good wrestling,
That would have been the
that
finish.
would have
That
been
was the height of the crowd.
Yeah,
pop.
that was the height of the crowd. I was like, all right, yeah, you do this spot, you go home.
But no,
No.
that's a schmoz, bullshit, whatever the fuck. Alex Shelley and Storm, fucking whatever. Storm gets a visual pin on Shane. Bunch of shit happens.
Yeah,
Super kick
so-
on Storm and Shane wins.
Yeah, so what happens is James Storm is actually a huge dumbass, all right? So Alex Shelley, he steps on the ring apron and he starts distracting Rudy Charles. And James Storm, he knows he's there. He knows that Rudy Charles is right behind him. But for some inexplicable reason, he just tosses Michael Shane right up over him, like leapfrog style, right into Rudy Charles. Like, what did you expect was gonna happen? This shit was dumb. I didn't get it.
He had it out for Rudy Charles.
Honestly, I would too. He kicked out my homie and the wife beater. Seen
Exactly.
those jeans?
And where was Tracy? Come on.
I don't know. Fucking Alex Shelley just came down from the ramp and started being a dickhead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, no more Alex Shelley, in my opinion.
He just came back.
Yeah, I came back.
He just returned at Slammiversary. No more.
He's been
Oh,
back
God.
too long.
Too long.
2 shows is too. Yeah, 2 shows too long.
too long,
You're
yeah.
damn right. Get this kid out of here.
Why did Tracy come out with him too? What was going on?
I don't know. I would, I'd say I'd continue watching to find out, but I don't trust them to follow up on what their reasons for the arguing was.
I mean, we have to continue watching, but I hardly doubt they're gonna continue or they're gonna follow up.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, probably not.
And so then we're backstage. Abyss is with James Mitchell,
Yeah.
with real creepy guy.
Oh yeah,
My homie.
This
That's
was
my big
great.
homie. That's my big homie.
oh my god, this segment made me laugh so much for some reason.
So
Because this is a fucking weirdo pervert. And
Yeah.
James Mitchell is like, yo, dude, let me handle the backstage politics.
hey, did you know that in kayfabe there are backstage politics?
I was like, oh,
For this segment, I've
right.
written down. I put Mitchell says he can help navigate the politics, and Abyss says, "Ah."
that, that's pretty spot on
Yeah.
for anything Abyss has ever done.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Ah, and it's like
I
the,
also-
The fucking
the
chain
pose. He does the
pose,
pose. Yeah.
I liked Mitchell just saying, like, telling Abyss what a great wrestler he is.
Yeah, he's like, you know, Abyss, for as great as you are, you've never had a one-on-one match for the world title,
All right.
despite the fact that you're Abyss, bro. Like, you're sick,
Yeah, he's
bro.
like, 4 guys got in your way, but with my help, I can make sure you get a one-on-one shot.
See, I can politic the man. I can.
He said, I can dot the I's and cross the T's. Politics. Did you know there's backstage politics? I can politic.
I can beat
He
up
made
Larry
sure to let
Zbyszko
people
and get
know.
you a title match.
Yeah, true.
Beat the shit out of that guy until he says, Abyss,
Yeah, why not?
you got your match.
That seems to be the way to do it.
Yeah. So,
Apparently.
so Abyss is gonna get Larry Zbyszko in the ring. He's gonna get up the tax. He's gonna black hole slam that motherfucker the next
my
fucking
God.
decade, and he's gonna get his title match.
Yeah.
I think that would be the end of Zbyszko.
Yeah, it'd be the end of Raven's title reign because Abyss is Abyss.
true.
Absolutely. Abyss is kind of base.
Overtly, it's like, man, this Abyss is so sick.
He really is. Like, honestly, he's like one of the best dudes to come from TNA, if we're being real.
Yeah, I mean, he never got his just due, honestly. I mean, he does not get nearly the credit he deserves. That guy is fucking sick.
Agreed, for sure.
Speaking of sick, we move on to the next segment where there's a sit down
Oh.
before the show begins.
All right.
No, hold on. Now hold your horses there, brother. Let me say one thing one time real quick.
Go ahead.
So Tanae's in the ring with 2/3 of 3 Live Crew. He's got Ron Killings and Conan.
Yep.
BG James, conspicuous by his absence. Conan says that BG's indecision has driven a wedge in 3 Live Crew. And then the Outlaw comes out, says some shit, and then Monty Brown comes in. And
Oh
he's
my
dre-
god, this was so
and he's dressed like BG James, and he's got a mic, and he says, "Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages." He does the whole fucking spiel, fucking, and he's hitting the shit. Like, it sounded a lot like BG. I was like, that's
it was
weird.
sick.
But Monty Brown is dressed up like goddamn BG James, instigating some shit.
Yeah.
I loved it. Now,
Oh, and then they beat the shit.
So I didn't exactly remember what K-Dog said, but he said something akin to taking liberties. I don't know. It was real
yeah,
kayfabe.
it
was
was
real
liberties.
Yeah, he said
kayfabe
taking
shattering.
Liberty Wrestling Podcast.
It was real kayfabe shattering, and I was like, "What is this dude fucking talking about?"
He was talking about how he's got the finish set up and he's about to go for the final sequence.
Yeah, you know, speaking of finish, I'm pretty sure in one of these matches, it might have been either this one or the main. Don West said something about, "Oh, they're going for their finish." Oh yeah. It was the fucking Skipper Daniels match.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. All right, but anyway, what I wanted to say after that. So after Outlaw and Monty Brown just fucking kick Conan and Killing's ass, he goes through the spiel again, and he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, TNA Entertainment proudly presents to you the alpha male Monty Brown and Mr. Going in Raw, the Outlaw."
Oh.
Yeah!
And I was
Oh.
like,
Did you
huh?
know?
Yeah.
Did you know?
Hell yeah.
Did you know that the Outlaw used to wrestle on WWE Monday Night Raw, 8 p.m. on the USA Network Monday nights?
Yeah, his former teammate was actually BG James, who was also in the WWE.
They were also former WWE World Tag Team WWF
That's true.
World Tag Team
Yeah,
Champions.
gotta get it right.
Former WWF Intercontinental Champion, former WWF King of the Ring, Bill Gunn, James Kip Gunn Law, Outsman.
Guy.
Whatever his
Ex-lover.
name is.
Yes.
Yeah, him. So, yeah, by the way, I remember that whole Monty Brown spiel verbatim. Don't have any notes for it, because that's how absurd it was.
I wrote down Monty Brown says, "Screw the 2 Live Crew."
He did say that. Yeah, he did say that. He said, "And screw the 2 Live Crew." Oh, but he thought that was a sick burn.
Shit. He was on their head.
As we move on from that segment, we have Shark Boy versus not Buck Quartermain. I'm getting real sick. Now, I understand that Buck Quartermain doesn't appear again until fucking December.
Damn, really?
Yes.
Wow.
But where the hell is my main man Buck?
You will get
Dude, we got
Lex
Shark
Lovett,
Boy.
you will like it. No, it wasn't even Lex Lovett. It was David Young. God damn it. You will get David Young and you will like it.
Where's the difference?
I don't know. They're not Buck
I-
Quartermain, so I don't know.
That's honestly
I
the
wrote
thing
down
that is
one
the only
note for
difference.
this match.
What was the note?
Oh, shell, yeah.
Yeah.
The
You're
only-
damn right. Now, as you mentioned during the Summerversary review, Shark Boy is in the beginnings
Mhm.
of a huge lawsuit with Miramax
Yes.
over the copyrighted use of Shark Boy's name
Yep.
in the film
Oh my god.
The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
And that's a shoot, by the way.
That is for true.
Yeah,
That is the
because
truth.
he feels that he has claim to that name.
For
Which he
entertainment,
does.
yeah, it's copyrighted for entertainment purposes.
So, spoiler alert, Hunter, he won that suit.
And he's set for life.
Yeah, he's set for life.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Shark Boy defeated Disney.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Wrestling prevails.
That's
And
the
that's-
greatest story I've ever heard.
So, commentary spends the majority of this match talking about James Mitchell and Abyss.
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck about this match.
No, they didn't. Well, bro, they didn't even. Bro, I didn't know which one it was between Lex Luger and David Young until Wes said it was David Young.
You didn't see the Fox box? Oh, wait.
No, there's no Fox box. It's gone.
You're right.
They don't have a TV deal.
All right, but his name was on the nameplate, okay?
I didn't even notice that. I was so disenfranchised by the fact that Buck Quartermain was not in this match.
True.
Dude, Shark Boy was over.
Shark Boy
Of course he was. He's fucking Shark Boy. He was always over.
Dude, that's such a good gimmick. That's such a good gimmick. Oh my god.
Well, short story shorter, Shark Boy goes to the Dead Sea Drop.
And then he hits the deadliest move in professional wrestling.
A schoolboy.
Goddamn right.
Oh, that was great. I wrote down Shark Boy wins with a schoolboy, and I believe he deserves the world title.
Well,
You know
yeah,
what?
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
Shark Boy for world champion, 2021.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd take it in 2021.
I think he should beat Christian for it.
Absolutely.
He should go beat Christian, and then should go beat Nick Aldis.
Yeah. Or no, it's Murdoch now.
No
Oh, yeah.
way.
Yeah, you didn't know
No
that?
Yeah,
way.
You didn't know that?
No way.
Yeah.
You're telling
Yeah,
me,
Yeah.
don't call him Dick, Trevor Murdoch
Yeah.
beat Nick Aldis.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I wish I had a video version because I am
Oh,
shocked.
was it like a 3-year reign or something like that? Yeah. Yeah.
You're actually telling me
Yeah, you beat him.
that for shoot skis.
Shutski. And what was it? Just this past Saturday, right? Or Sunday?
Yeah, it was really recent this weekend.
Yeah, he fucking he beat him.
You mean
Yeah.
one half of Kata Murdoch
Yep.
is the
Oh my
NWA
God.
World Champion right now?
Absolutely.
That is taking Liberty certified, in my opinion.
Oh, it's great. I might start watching.
I don't know that, but
Yeah. I said it and I thought about it. I was like,
but
maybe not.
Mr. I hate Japan crowd stick all this is no longer champion, and that's based in my opinion.
That's what we like to hear.
Pretty much. So
Now, don't give him a rematch.
So yeah.
Holy shit! I'm sorry. That was wrecked my train of thought.
Yeah.
Oh my
Shark Boy
god.
won. Shark Boy won with the schoolboy.
Shark Boy can go beat Trevor Murdoch in like 2 years.
Yeah, why
not, bitch.
Yeah, why not?
That works for me.
So then we have Jeff Jarrett backstage.
Oh my god.
Larry Zbyszko.
I had no clue what was going on during this segment. I did not understand. Zbyszko was screaming. Jeff Jarrett was screaming.
Yeah, they're talking about the new boys.
Yeah, so
Yeah, they said we got new talent.
Yeah, which I'll get to that in a bit. So Jarrett lost the title to Styles, and for his rematch, he got put in the King of the Mountain match. That was his rematch clause for some reason.
Yes.
And that's what Zbyszko was saying to him. And in this very shouty promo, they were saying that, or Zbyszko was saying that that was his rematch. Jarrett was saying that's not fair. And then Zbyszko was saying, well, now there are other people in line, like the 4 dudes who were in the match and Abyss. And then he said, and now there's new talent that we also signed. So now you're in the back of the line. And I'm like, wait, what? Why is he behind new talent?
He's the back of the line, brother. You're behind Alex Shelley.
Why is he behind a talent that hasn't even had a match yet?
Jarrett goes, new talent.
They're technically not even in contention for anything yet.
You know who the real #1 contender is? Triton.
God, I forgot about him.
That is my guy.
Oh man, Triton.
Yeah, Triton, #1 contender.
Big Triton.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's some big roided up guy. Don't worry about it.
You can't wrestle the same as
Sounds like my kind of guy.
I highly suggest you go back about 10 or so episodes and listen to the build to Triton's debut, because man, were those some segments.
Word. I'll go check it out. I'm gonna have to.
Didn't he just like appear?
No.
Okay.
They built that shit. They said, "Here's some green lights in the tunnel and a shady figure."
I was gonna talk about his debut.
No, I mean, yeah, his debut was just he appeared.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
Oh, that's Triton.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, it's right.
Is it really?
And the show ended. God damn it!
I love this company. Speaking of new talent, we had Samoa Joe's debut match in TNA Impact.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
He debuted at Slammiversary where he murdered
Sanjay.
He murdered Sanjay Dutt, and tonight he murdered Delirious.
Yep.
Oh my god, this Delirious dude.
I wasn't expecting to see Delirious.
Yeah, me neither. I thought that was a one-off.
Yeah, I did too.
What was he doing? Running around the ring and
So he was just running. He was just running away from him until eventually Joe catches him.
So in kayfabe, I was thinking, I guess he's trying to confuse Joe, but I guess the worker in me was thinking, why is this dude blowing himself up before he even fucking locks up? Like, there's nothing happening. He's just running around the ring, blowing himself up. What is he doing? Like,
well, it didn't matter because there was no lockup. I mean, Joe just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, Joe. As soon as he got in the ring, Joe did a fucking sweep, a rolling sweep. So.
Yeah,
from that point
I wrote down. You already knew what was about to happen here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. This finish is so fucked.
Yeah. Well, nobody knows the name of his signature, so he had to scream it out to the crowd. Muscle Buster!
Hey,
gotta do it. That's what it takes.
New.
Hey.
Gotta let him know.
You gotta let him know.
Everybody wants to know. And he let him know.
All right, so this looked more like a goddamn Kaneko Buster to me than a Muscle Buster.
He tried to kill him.
Yeah, I think he tried to kill this dude. I was like,
probably because he kept running around.
Shit,
yeah, the spinning shit. He was able to let him know.
And then I already know what you want to say, so go ahead, Andrew.
So let's just get into the match. Joe hits the Muscle Buster, locks in a coquina clutch, and the referee counts 3. What?
Yeah.
So Joe has Delirious in the cookie in a clutch, and the refs counts 3. Now, Joe's shoulders are not down.
No.
Delirious' shoulders can't possibly be down.
No.
The referee counts 3 and the match is over.
Yes.
Damn.
And what's even worse is that in the edit of this show, he just counts 3.
Yeah.
There's no 1, 2. It's just 3, and that was
It's just
it.
3.
And then the commentators had to say, "Oh, he counted 3," and then
That doesn't really matter. He won.
yeah, and then Mike today said, "Oh, whether he counts 3 or whether
So
he
Messi,
taps
he
you out,
wins.
he'll." There's one fact that remained is that Samoa Joe will always get the win, and I'm like,
Yep.
All right. This is only a second match. We haven't seen him pin anybody, so that's a blatant
Yeah.
lie. But whatever.
It was really cool though to see Samoa Joe like prime Samoa Joe.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
in his red tights,
Yeah.
looking
He's looking
mean.
Yeah, for sure.
He's
have-
quick.
Didn't even have theme music.
No, he didn't.
Just walked out to nothing.
Every time he wrestles, or at least both times that we've seen so far, Mike Tenay really likes to bring up the fact that he's like a UFC fighter in
Yeah, he
professional
brings
Oh
wrestling.
yeah,
Yeah, he brings the UFC style to pro wrestling. What does
a
that
UFC
mean?
style.
What does that mean?
You know, if you really think about it, professional wrestling would just be UFC if it weren't predetermined. So the fact that he felt the need to say that wrestling's fake. Hey, did you guys know wrestling's fake? The shit.
Yeah, but he didn't even
shit's
say
on-
like mixed martial arts. He
No, he said
legit
UFC.
said
He
a
specifically,
UFC style.
specifically said UFC. Yeah,
And I know damn well Tanay would have said MMA if he weren't being told to say UFC.
yeah.
Because, of course, they are closely aligned with the Huntington Beach bad boy, the August 1 warning,
Oh,
Sure.
Tito Ortiz.
Tito Ortiz. You already know.
I don't want to know. It's become our jobs to know,
Unfortunately,
but we don't want to know.
Hey man, Tito Ortiz was going crazy.
he was going something.
And so we get to the main event
Mhm.
of this June 24, 2005 TNA Impact episode on TNAWrestling.com because they have no TV deal.
Yep.
We have Elix Skipper versus Chris Daniels, and I gotta say, and I gotta fucking say right now, the psychology of this match made no fucking sense for at least the first 8 minutes. So,
Hey.
I-
Skipper hid behind the tunnel to attack Daniels.
real babyface move to attack the heel from behind before the match.
Yeah.
Babyface move.
Hey, it was funny. He just is standing there waiting for him to come out. Like,
Yeah, so Skipper comes
All right,
out,
so hold on. Before, if anything, yeah. So Skipper comes out, and his music plays.
hits
and
the ring, and
instead
then
of-
just
No,
bolts
he
right
doesn't
back
even
in.
hit the ring. He just bolts straight around to the other tunnel,
And he hides on
and
the
he hides
wall.
on the wall. And then Christopher Daniels' music starts playing. So if anything, the production guy is a huge asshole
We're not telling him.
because I would imagine that the cue for the next wrestler to hit the ring, you hear your music, and that's when you know that your opponent's already in the ring.
yeah,
The production guy
realistically,
would have
this could never
seen
work.
that Skipper was definitely not in the ring and still hit Daniel's music anyway. So I don't
We
know.
got a show to run, brother. Fucking get on.
I guess so.
Main event, get on.
But this is the website. You got as much time as you need.
Fuck it.
I guess so.
We got a
Hey, man.
format. So babyface Elix Skipper hides on the wall of Daniel's tunnel, the heel. He's hiding up against the heel tunnel.
Yeah.
Daniels comes out. He's got the robe and the towel over his face, so he can't see. Skipper attacks from behind, beats his ass, gets him in the ring, beats his ass more. Daniels makes a comeback, cut off. So at this point, I'm being led to believe by the psychology of this match, based on how pro wrestling works, that Elix Skipper is the heel because he cheated.
yeah.
Because he cheated, and he's cutting off Daniels instead of the other way around.
So this was the match in which Don West said, these guys have wrestled each other so much. They've had so many matches together, and they worked with each other in AAA. And he said, in order to defeat each other, these guys are really gonna have to change their finish They're just really gonna have to change their finish in order to. They're really gonna have to change their finish in order to defeat one another. And I'm just thinking.
Yeah, but don't you know that your finish doesn't work?
You're gonna have to do what now? Excuse me, Don West.
Why would he say that?
I don't know, man.
Oh my god. I wrote down for this match. Skipper hit a buckshot lariat, which made me very disappointed because I thought Hangman Adam Page invented that move.
Nope.
Nah.
Adam Page just saw that shit and said, "Oh, baby."
Hell yeah.
And that upset me a lot.
Yeah, nothing in wrestling is
Original.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Everything's stolen.
Yeah.
Well, Hangman's the first person I've ever seen do it. It's like that's why I always thought, oh, he must have came up with it.
Nah.
You should always assume that some dude you've never seen has already done it,
Yeah.
no matter
Yeah.
what it is.
And it's-
Yeah.
And
He's
his
either-
name,
he's
Elix
either-
Skipper.
All right, so I don't want to sound terrible, but he's either dead Japanese or both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Hey, man, maybe they're innovative in Japan, bro.
Although,
Hey man, shouts out Luthez.
Shouts out to my man Muhammad Hassan for inventing the camel clutch.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Bro, I don't know who this fucking Goy Guerrero motherfucker is, but Muhammad Hassan, that's his move.
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
Eddie, I need you to stop using it.
Not even chic, huh?
Nope.
Mm,
Fuck him.
fuck him, huh?
Anytime I think of Muhammad Hassan, I just think of that video package with the Undertaker.
Yeah,
we've talked about that a few times.
Yeah, we know the one.
Oh my god.
That's a part of us now. We even watched the SmackDown where it happened.
Yeah.
That's
That
an
was
all
like
timer.
3 episodes ago.
Yeah.
Another one you can go check out is our opinion on how that went down.
Mm.
About 3 episodes ago.
Mhm.
But
I can probably guess.
back to the match. Lots of simpy for Daniels going on here.
Yeah.
Crowd's kind of getting
Which is
behind
weird
him.
because he's a heel.
Exactly. So this makes no sense. Daniels finally gets to take some control. At this point, TNA announces that Samoa Joe will face Chris Sabin at the No Surrender pay-per-view on July 17th. So I like to say, after all these years and all this time, I think it's safe to say, hopefully, maybe, that the storyline involving Michael Shane and Chris Sabin is over. Done.
Absolutely not.
Over what? No. It needs to be over. Seriously.
See, you may say
We're just
that,
getting started.
and even if that were the case, the story between Trinity and Tracy still lives on.
You know how demoralizing that sentence was? You just hurt me. Dog, you just hurt me.
Trinity,
You know what's really fucked up about all this though? Is that if Michael Shane were to have a match with Chris Sabin on the next episode of Impact this year, I'd watch it.
Trinity. It's real fucked up, by the way. But Trinity has to take revenge for the fact that Tracy turned on her and that Shane turned on her.
Yeah, and then they started fucking each other on TV all weird like before Edge and Lita ever thought about it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Oh, they're the innovators.
This is, it's probably like a couple months later.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So anyway, the psychology match.
Daniels.
Yeah, the psychology of the match begins to kind of correct itself as they move away from Skipper being a dirty, cheating fucker.
The second half of this match was way better than the first half.
Yeah, so once I start working the match the right way, it gets better. Daniels does a bunch of shitty things to Skipper, which makes the opening spot make even less sense.
Yeah, but don't worry about that.
They're just both pieces of shit.
Daniels gets overtaken, tries to walk away from the match, but Skipper won't allow it. At this point, I wrote in my notes, the Fox box is long gone since this match has definitely gone past 10 minutes. I miss it already.
True.
Daniels locks in a Koji clutch, and Skipper taps out. The spot that opened the match makes absolutely no fucking sense, and Skipper looks like a real punk bitch. Yep.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So Skipper cheated at the beginning, attacked Daniels, was on top for the majority, and then lost
Yeah.
to the heel champion. What a little bitch.
Couldn't get the job done. I guess
He
he
looks
didn't know him as
awful
well as he
now.
thought. See, that's the thing. That's the thing that Don West was talking about.
You gotta change their
He
finish.
changed his finish. Usually it's the BME or the Angel Wings. It was the Koji Clutch.
Yeah, it was something
Crazy
different.
clutch. I was gonna write
Changed
down
his finish.
the submission, but I couldn't remember the name of it. The Koji clutch.
The thing Sami Zayn does. Yeah.
Yeah,
And so
that's a good submission on.
we get the final segment where we get to see our new NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Raven.
Ah,
Raven cuts a Raven promo.
yeah.
He says
Oh my
nonsense
God.
that make no sense.
I gotta say this real quick. Raven says he has risen from the ashes of a broken youth and dysfunction, and his eyes have been opened by violence.
You know what I gotta say about that? Raven for Shu came from a very rich family.
He did.
From a very good
Wait, really?
family.
Yeah.
Raven came from a great home.
That's why he was Scotty Flamingo.
Oh my God, I've been worked all
Yeah,
my life.
dude, Raven deadass came from a great home, and he acts like this.
Yeah. You gotta capitalize on the 90s grunge.
Yes. Well, that's because Raven was the 90s,
It's true.
and he
Oh,
continues to be the
absolutely.
90s in 2005.
He's still the
Well
90s.
overdue, might I add.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he said something about like tumors and
Human cancer.
human cancers and yeah, like you said.
Like,
all
he
that-
hit the greatest hits.
yeah, he hit the greatest hits.
And I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was one guy in the crowd that kept trying to do the
What?
world champion-
What? I am a
What?
human cancer. What? I rose from the ashes. What? Of a broken, dysfunctional home. What?
Dude.
And my eyes were opened. What? By violence. What?
Dude, when he was when that guy was going off, I was just thinking like, they don't do that here. Like this
That's
isn't
wrong company,
Yeah.
kid. You go do that somewhere in Connecticut.
right. Go upstate
Good
with that.
Connecticut.
Yeah, go up I-95
The,
and do
the
that
fact that
shit.
it was just one guy too made
It
it
was just
so
the
much
one
better.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah, just one of those who's trying to pop himself. Get himself over.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Look at me, look at me. So eventually, James Mitchell interrupts Raven. Of course, they have history because Mitchell used to be Raven's manager back in time before now.
Yep.
Oh,
They
I did
go-
not know that.
They go back and forth. Genuinely, they both say like one line and then the other one, and then the other one, and the other one. Abyss hits the ring, hits Raven with a black hole slam.
Oh, I forgot to mention that during every fucking pause in Raven's promo, Mike Tenay would not shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, dude. He had to get. He made sure.
He made the
that you
same
heard what he
point
was saying.
literally twice. So all right. So whenever Raven started the promo, he was just like, "I am the blah blah blah," and then he was like, "Yeah, and Raven returned at the pay per view, winning the TNA World Heavyweight Championship." And then Raven said, "Yeah, and the blah blah blah, and this and that. Yeah, winning the TNA World Heavyweight Championship at the pay per view." And I'm like, "Oh my fucking god!"
Did you know this Raven guy used to work for the WWE?
Just let this man cut his fucking promo. Oh my god.
Raven said, "I came from a broken home," and then he goes, "Yeah, he rose above it to become the TNA World Champion."
He did say that.
They gotta. Hey, look! If you don't know, now you know that Raven
Yeah.
is the NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
They wouldn't shut the fuck
They
up during his.
That was his
promo.
childhood dream, by the way.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, that shit was so annoying.
Yeah, coming up in a broken home, all I could think about was being the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. I didn't have, psychological
TNA
problems because
Impact.
my parents abused me or whatever my character says they did.
No.
I wanted to be the champion, baby.
Yeah, so do I. Or did I?
Yes.
Not anymore. Doesn't mean anything. Murdoch has it now. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, so
Raven's coming back.
Abyss beats up Raven, fucking strangles him with the steel chain. Ironic.
And as this is happening, Don West and Mike Tenay are shutting off. They're like, "Oh, I guess this means that this is the answer. I guess this means that Abyss is joining James Mitchell."
You know what this really means to me? It means that James Mitchell managed to politic his way into this segment. Backstage politics.
Yeah.
And he
The
managed to also
politics, baby.
politic Abyss into this segment to strangle the champion to set up a championship program.
True.
So, James Mitchell cashed in that check he wrote.
Yeah.
on his ass.
Yeah.
Said, Abyss,
He dotted
let me
the
get
I's
you. Let me
and
get you a title match, bro.
He dotted the I's and he crossed his T's.
Got it done.
He did it.
All by simply assaulting the champion.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly.
That's all it ever
Yes.
takes.
Yeah.
Just beat him up.
All right.
Dude, that's all you need to do to get a title match.
Imagine,
Just beat up the
imagine
champion.
right now if Omos just fucking obliterated Bobby Lashley. Why would he not then get a title match?
He absolutely would.
How about I go beat the piss out of Roman Reigns backstage and I get a title match with them?
All right, why not? I just
I
fucking
mean, it worked.
emasculated the champion.
Now they want to get some back.
Give me my match.
fuck winning a number one contendership.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assault the. You see, that's what I'm talking about. You see, talking about Triton. See, that's what he needs. He needs James Mitchell.
Yes.
Yeah, he should
Triton
have just
and
assaulted
Abyss?
Raven.
I guess so.
You see, now
I
Triton,
did.
Triton has to assault Abyss
Mm,
for assaulting Raven to make a triple threat.
Oh,
I see.
that makes sense.
But where does Larry Zbyszko come into play?
They all kick his ass.
Yeah. Okay.
All three of them beat the shit out of him together.
That's it.
They stomp his ass out. They
Yeah.
they get up. Let him stand up. Let him stand up.
Yeah.
Kick his ass again. Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Larry Zbyszko.
They need Jeff Jarrett with them too.
Yes, all four of them will kick Larry Zbyszko's ass.
Yep.
And Dustin
Jeff Jarrett's
Rhodes.
like,
All
Yeah.
five of them.
Yeah, he wants his job back.
Yes. I'm the
out of
DOA.
nowhere.
You're dead on arrival, Larry. So
Yeah,
Abyss,
this show was alright.
Abyss strangles Raven and they go off the air with graphic imagery.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to assume Raven died. He
I think
killed
that
him.
was the end of Raven, to be honest.
Killed him.
That's what it seemed like to me.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Also
I
based.
stopped watching it here,
No more Raven.
Raven's
No
dead.
more. Yeah, no more Raven promos.
Raven ceased to exist.
Yeah, something like that. But that was
what is it? Quote the Raven nevermore or whatever.
yeah.
Well, can never quote him anymore, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
That
Goodbye.
was the June 24th, 2005 episode of TNA Impact. The
I gotta
after
say, I
show
love the
of
1 hour
anniversary.
wrestling shows.
Yes, 1 hour is very easy to digest.
While it
At least,
did-
but even this is a slog.
Yeah, while it did fly by, the show was still dog shit. So like.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Well, yeah, but Quartermain wasn't here, or Triton.
Nor Jeff Hardy wasn't here. Styles wasn't here.
There's no one.
yeah, where was AJ Styles? I kept hearing his voice in like the commercial segments.
Yeah, he was in the fucking gimmick. That's
They're really gonna advertise. They know who they know. AJ Styles might have been on the show, but they know AJ Styles is one of their dudes. They're putting the promos for No Surrender. Gonna sell these pay-per-views that no one buys.
Yeah, good 10,000, 15 maybe.
Yeah, if it's a big one. Bound for Glory.
Oh yeah,
Got like
Well,
a, like a
they have
9K
No
buy
Surrender.
rate for Slammiversary.
Yeah, because I think their highest ever buy rate was like 60,000 for
oh brother.
first Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe.
Was that Lockdown?
The
Yeah.
TNA
I
pay
went
per view
to that
names
show.
are so
No,
funny.
actually, no, it wasn't Lockdown. It was Hard Justice.
Mm.
Hard Justice 06, I believe.
I went to Lockdown 06.
Did you really?
I did. Or no, 07.
That's
Lockdown 07.
that's
'cause they had
since was
that
the year I
fucking
started watching.
They had that MMA fight in the at fucking Lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that shit live, baby.
Pretty cool.
And
I
Lethal
know you're
Lockdown.
talking, yeah,
With the fucking shitty bumpski on the top. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
incredible.
I can't wait till we somehow eventually get there. Get to relive my
Maybe not.
childhood.
We're just a few years away.
Yeah, we will simply
just a few.
trek on through. With that being said, we have Hunter on this podcast specifically because he requested the next time that we were to look at some Joshi Puro, we'd get him on to talk about it. So,
Absolutely, and I'm ready.
for this week's Blast from the Past, brother segment, we watched at the suggestion of our friend Drew
Yeah.
from the Discord server.
It was the man Drew that hit us up. Or no, I hit him up. But he dropped this pretty great show.
It was super sick.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was good. Oh my god, it was so good.
We watched JWP Pure Slam from July 19th, 2009.
It was in Kurikan Hall.
They were in Kurikan Hall.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Very wild.
And they had a house too. Like they had some
too.
fuckers in there.
The attendance was 830 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Shit.
a good
For
number.
Kurikan, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Shit, I want to work 800 people in Cork.
Right.
Shit.
Hell yeah.
Right? Honestly. But
So the show begins with a quick intro edit, and they get straight into the action.
Yeah, just right in.
No entrance says "fuck all this shit." Opening contest already beginning. Now I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know a whole lot about joshi wrestling now, or even the retro stuff that we're reviewing here.
Yep.
I really only know some names from like Stardom from the last 10 years maybe, and they're just because they're names that I've heard from other people online. For the most part, I've seen. I mean, we watched the Cinderella tournament.
We did.
Last year, I believe it was.
Yeah.
oh, it was so
And,
good.
Of course, so I know some names, but I thought because I know, and you, Marquise, also know that our friend Hunter is a bit more of a Joshi guy than we are, that he would be a bit more apt to really break down what was going on in these matches, since I personally am only familiar with 2 women on this card.
Yeah, I don't think I was familiar with a single woman on this card, personally. So,
Damn.
Yeah, I just got to enjoy the ride.
Oh, what a good show, though. But, all right, you want to start with the first match then?
Yeah, so we had Misaki Ohara versus Pinky Mayuka for the Princess of Pro Wrestling Championship and also the JWP Junior Championship.
Absolutely. This match, I'm not going to lie, other than the main event, because the main event was fucking wild. This was my favorite match of the night.
This was also my favorite match, aside from the main event.
But yeah, there's no beating that shit.
Yeah, there is no beating that.
Yeah. I got halfway through the main event. I was like, yeah, nothing's touching this.
Yeah, so I also wanted to say one more thing before we get into the match itself. There were a ton of streamers thrown. So many for both women in this match.
Oh my god.
So
Dude,
many
the streamers
streamers.
are crazy.
That's what I need.
I wrote down here, Ohana has such like a dope look, like the side ponytail and just her gear and everything. It was so sick.
I think I also noted that to myself. I didn't write it down, but I thought to myself that a lot of the looks on the show were pretty well put together.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, but her not having knee pads kind of threw me off a bit. We need the knee pads. I'm a big fan of the knee pads.
Knee perv.
Yeah. But dude, this match they legit were beating the shit out of each other from the opening bell. Like it was a sprint full out.
I mean, yeah, it was pretty much constantly nonstop. Them just beating the tar out of each other.
It was something for sure.
Strikes and moves and holds, and they're just beating on each other.
I loved the rolling knee bar spots.
Oh yeah, she was working that knee all match.
Ohara
was.
And the way Mayuka sold it, like it legit looked like she was getting her leg torn apart.
Well, shit. Mayuka got locked in like 5 knee bars in this match. So yeah, I hope that she's like, damn, I can't run.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then, like that's my favorite style of wrestling matches is like the ones that are like just fast paced, get everything in. You know, they don't need to be super long. Like, I think this match only went like 8 minutes at the most.
Yeah, I mean the longest match on the show was barely over 20 minutes.
It was.
Yeah, see that's perfect.
20 minutes and like 5 seconds.
Yeah, 20 minutes and 5 seconds for the main. So this was all the matches on the show were short.
Yeah.
Except for the main, but I can understand that.
Right.
But quick, concise, to the point pro wrestling is the way to do it.
I think that's why we enjoy watching these joshi shows so much.
Because they just get to the point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
None of this none of this filler bullshit running around, fucking whatever.
Yeah, this is only the second joshi show that I've ever watched in full, but there's definitely
dude. That's why I love joshi.
That
like
urgency.
The joshi shows. Yeah, exactly. Like it's always like quick. Like they're always getting to it. Like there's no wasted motion at all. But this was a super dope match, and the finish was so sick. I don't know what that brainbuster variation's called, but that was brutal.
Fisherman Buster.
The Fisherman Buster.
Fisherman Buster. Yeah.
Yeah. So lots of near falls left and right near the end, And then Ohata hits a Fisherman Buster for the victory. And she gets a big-ass trophy, gets her championships, and a big certificate
Yeah.
for whatever reason. There's a big certificate.
she
Good
deserves
job.
it.
Yeah, right now. Thumbs up.
Yeah, it was a great match. That shit ruled.
All right. I mean, it was
It was Smash Mouth. They got in there.
Right.
They went fast, hot, and heavy. They worked the holds. They did the spots.
They did the
And it all
spots.
made sense.
Genuinely good match. I mean,
Exactly.
there may have been only 1 or 2 botches that I saw in this whole show, but everything for the most part was
Very clean.
crisp,
Very
concise.
clean.
They
Yeah.
all knew what they were doing.
Yeah, for sure.
But all right. We'll go into the next match.
Yeah.
It was a 6-woman tag.
I don't have the names for
And-
anybody, so I'm gonna leave that to you guys.
I got it. If I butcher any, I apologize. I am from the South. So it was the team of Hiroyo, Matsumoto, Kaito, and Tsubasa Kirigaki. And the other team was Atsuko Imoto, Haley Hatred, and Tomoka Nakagawa.
All right, so first and foremost, I'm just going to say I could only for sure pick out one person in this match. And that's because
I
she
can
was
probably guess.
The only guy
the only white person on this entire card. Haley Hatred.
here. Yeah.
Haley
She
Hatred
was,
going crazy.
Yeah.
That was how I was able to figure out what team was which.
She was
Yeah.
She was something.
She was there.
Yeah, I
She was
got
there.
a few notes for this match. I put it starts how just about every single Joshi tag match starts, which like
Immediate
once you watch more
shit.
shows, you'll definitely see it.
Yeah, because I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
is
immediate
going
outside
on?
brawling. I loved it.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
and
the
then
rules. Going crazy.
once the chairs got introduced, I was fully into it.
Is
And
that a thing that happens? Like the refs just don't care about chairs, chair shots.
But clearly
No.
not because it was legal across the whole show.
Yeah, like is that a
It
thing?
was happening constantly.
dude, the chair spots in this match were insane. Like at one point, Tsubasa got her nose smashed in with an unprotected chair shot,
Yeah.
and like
Dude,
the
it
blood.
happened-
Was
It happened
crazy.
like 3 minutes into the match.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It didn't take long
And
for it
you
to
could-
just start hitting the fan.
you could
Yeah.
see where it happened to. That was
Yeah.
so like just
She took a
brutal.
drop toe hold and then she took a chair right to the face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then it led
and that was
into
a
this,
lot of blood.
it led into this fucking this big torture rack spot.
Oh,
So
yeah.
It was so sick.
Oh, so
Yeah,
Oh my
sick.
god!
So one of the women, I'm sorry, I simply can't identify which one it was.
Yeah.
But there's a torture rack, and then
If I had to guess, it would probably be Tomoko Nakagawa. She just seems like the type of person. I mean, that name strikes me as the type of person that would have done this. I don't know.
yeah, but so one of the women has another woman up in a torture rack. Another woman is set up by one of her teammates in the corner, gets her up for a double torture rack.
I was like, what?
That
Oh,
shit was
yeah.
awesome.
I was
Dude,
like,
that shit was
what
so
the
crazy.
hell? Yeah, that shit was insane.
And then there's another torture rack
And,
going
yeah,
on from
there was
someone
a-
else.
yeah.
So there's 3 torture racks going on, and there's only 2 people doing them.
Yeah, that shit was so crazy.
Legit.
They had the whole
Yeah,
team
dude.
locked up with 2 people. So sick.
It was very sick.
I think every 6-woman or even 6-man tag should watch this match as inspiration.
I should also mention that the one who got the chair in the face early is also the one doing the torture rack, so her face was bloody. the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
time. She looked metal doing
So,
this shit.
Hunter, I wanted to
That was
ask you.
Tsubasa.
I
What's up?
noticed that there was there like lucha rules or something? Because these women just
Weren't really tagging.
weren't really tagging.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that a thing in Joshi? Or
This
was
is the
that
first
just
time I've ever
this?
seen it.
Okay, all right.
I wrote it down too. Like the girls would already be basically in the ring
Yeah,
when they
because there's
tag
one
out.
match. I think it was the next match where
Oh, it was very
definitely
blatant.
yeah, she was already in the ring and she's like, slap my hand. Tag.
Yeah, she got in the ring and then hit my hand.
Hey, bro, we don't got time to waste.
Oh man, that's fucking crazy. Oh, yeah, that was-
But yeah, this
so-
was a good match.
After the torture racks, there's a brutal air raid crash for the victory, and the chair to the face spot was worth it for the babyface team.
yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So we move on to another tag match.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
wait.
have.
I've never heard of before, but this time I was able to actually Google the names and pick out who was who, so I can actually speak
Oh.
on this match.
Oh, I definitely knew one of them because her name was written in Roman characters. That was
So we had
convenient. That was very convenient.
Kazuki and Toshi Uematsu taking on Ran Yu and Sachi Abe.
All right, so lucky
And
for me, all the outfits in this match look damn near the same as the fucking images I googled of these women. So I was able to put together who is who very fast.
I do need to say, all white gear is absolutely nuts in
Oh, yeah,
pro wrestling for no reason.
Toshi's look was super sick. She looked like a fucking ghost.
Dude, I was.
Oh my
Her
god,
look
she
was
wrestled
awesome.
like a
Yeah, it was.
demon.
It was really dope. Yeah, she
Yeah.
had a fucking. She was wearing like a. It was kind of like a fucking cut to fuck wedding dress, and she had
Yeah, that's what I
she
thought
had
too.
black hair with a white streak going.
Yeah, she had
down
like
it.
white streaks in her hair.
Yeah,
And shit.
it was really
and like
it was-
ribbons.
Yeah, she was really sick.
Dude, she wrestled like a demon in there,
She
bro.
did literally, yeah.
Oh my
Her-
god, especially
her
the
kicks
final
were
stretch
lethal.
of this match.
Oh yeah, her kicks were lethal. She did one
Absolutely.
running face wash against the ropes, and
Yeah. Oh,
And then they also made sure to use more chairs in this match.
oh, absolutely. I mean,
um,
this shit broke down immediately, just like before.
oh yeah,
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, tag matches on Joshi shows.
Fucking Uematsu rained chairs on Yu on the floor. She threw like 8 chairs at her. Head
Dude,
on her
yeah.
face.
so many chairs. I was like, what
For
the
no
fuck is
reason.
going on? Literally for no reason. She just fucking
Raining her.
chair after chair after chair after chair. I was like, holy shit. Is nobody gonna stop this? Does nobody care?
No, they don't care.
Nobody cared. No, no.
Everyone was cheering it like this is awesome.
Oh, yeah,
True.
that was so good. And they had a ref spot in this match, which I expected. I didn't really understand what was going on during the ref spot because like it looked like the ref blew out their knee or something.
Yeah.
But
Oh, my knee.
so I wasn't sure if it was like a shoot or not.
Yeah, so there's like a Frankensteiner and they bump into the referee and fucking he's just like, oh whoa.
Oh, whoa.
It hits the mat. I don't see anything.
There was one part later on where they bump him again, and he looks so pissed.
Well, to be fair, if I got
legit
bumped
getting
multiple times
mad.
in a match, the referee would be pretty fucking up. I'd be pretty annoyed.
Yeah, I'd be pretty upset too. Stop
Yeah,
fucking
he
hitting
was-
me. God damn it.
He was
Just trying to
definitely
do my
tired
job
of it.
here.
Yeah, it's like us playing 2K, just beating the shit out of the ref.
Yeah, I'm trying to do my job here.
But Kazuki and Toshi ended up getting the win, and I gotta say, the white gear is clearly what led to this win. I think.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, shit. I mean, if anything, was it a Michinoku driver that finished the match? She was ready to
Yeah.
kill.
Yeah.
And I mean, it
Dude.
was far from the only Michinoku driver we saw after this. We saw a lot more.
Yeah. But I believe all wrestlers should have a special all white gear.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Is
there's
this-
special power that you inherit from wearing all white. Unless
You
you're
get
Johnny
the-
Gargano.
True.
Yeah, true. You get the plus 10 strength.
Exactly. You get the plus 50 pen escape too.
Absolutely.
Oh, dude, I mean that shit, that little bar that comes around, bro, that shit's slow. You got a big ol', yeah, bro, you're good. And you got a
It's like
resiliency, I'm sure you're good. Because you're wearing
You got
white.
the 2K, WWE 13 online. You
That's
got
what
everything.
I'm talking about. That's my shit right there.
Yeah, just kick out forever because the
Oh,
bar's
hell yeah.
cracked.
Oh hell yeah, man! I had games last week. Days. Hell yeah.
Oh my god, the
Nobody
matches
could
would
beat me in
never
that game.
end.
Nobody could beat me in that game.
Yeah, the kick out to this crack.
Yeah, my timing was so fucking good with that busted ass system. It was
Oh my
lovely.
god. The match would never end until someone disconnected.
Yeah, honestly.
Or until somebody laid down.
Yeah, until he just gave up.
Yeah, true. I definitely did that a lot.
Good times.
But all right, so for the next match, we had Azumi Hyuga taking on Tojuki Leon.
Shouts out to the Hugo clan.
True.
Wearing blue
Absolutely.
and respect.
That
I
I
couldn't
put
even-
Azumi in blue gear just goes so crazy.
The only reason that I knew these women's names was because I could read that it said Azumi and I just heard Leon. So I was like, all right, That's
Good
Leon, and that's Azumi. That's all right. Good enough for me.
Yeah, that's good enough. Show respect before the match. They shake hands, little code of honor.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And Hiragana.
Dude, the opening grappling sequence here.
Dude, that wrestling was so nice.
Oh
They
my
were
god.
Damn near nutted and busted and cummed and fucking man.
Wrestle pervert?
Bro,
Man.
that's so good, bro.
It was
I
so
Yeah, they were
need
getting in
more
there. They
of
meant
that.
it. They
It
were
was
shooting.
so good. Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
need
dude,
more
they
of
were
that.
going for it.
They were shooting all the way up into the fucking side headlock.
Yeah.
They were building all the way up to it. A side headlock. I wrote down for this match. There was a part where Tajuki goes for. It looked like she was going for a Texas cloverleaf, and as she lifts Azumi just slaps her in the face to get out of it. And I think that's the greatest reversal I've ever seen.
I mean, shit. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
Honestly.
it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, slap him. Hit him.
I
Fuck
think
'em.
like, well, maybe not that. There was an insane springboard drop kick spot. I don't know if you guys know which spot I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Dude,
There's a. Oh, man. Yeah, so there's the drop kick. There's a fucking Gamen Giri by Hyuga that sends Leon to the floor.
bro. Tajuki
drop
was
kick.
super fun.
Yeah, so she does it on the fucking floor, follows up with some corner shit, and then hits a lowdown.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Shouts out to D-Lo. That shit, I mean,
so
pose
good.
and all. Everything about that was a lowdown, brother. Art bar,
Oh my-
frog splash, fucking, get in there.
Did you see the spot where it looked like she went for a springboard spinning heel kick and it didn't land? So she
You should just
gets
did a heel
up
kick.
and kicked
They
the
said, oh,
hell
fuck
out
it,
of
let's do it
Azumi.
anyway. Yeah. So she misses a springboard, says, well, fuck it, she's still groggy, so I'm gonna kick her.
Yeah, why not?
She kicked the shit out of her.
I mean, well,
Well,
yeah, because you gotta make up
yeah,
for the fact you
because-
missed. You gotta kick the
Yeah,
dog piss out
she
of her.
didn't miss, so she didn't bump. So she's like,
Yeah.
fuck it, spin roundhouse.
Yeah, so she
Give
hits the
give
kick, goes for a fisherman buster, gets 2. So, those matches earlier, not quite as lit as this one because they're kicking out of fisherman busters.
Yeah, the card built.
Oh yeah, this one was sick too.
Yeah. They're building.
The card-
Because then we see a shining wizard
Yeah.
into a Michinoku driver.
Bro.
So we're just carrying that shit too. Honestly, I thought the match
my
was over
God.
when Leon hits the fucking Michinoku. Top rope knee
Yeah.
strike by Izumi for the win. Big ol' knee to the face. Cuts a promo after the match, seemingly thanking the fans.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
I won. This bitch is stinky. Whatever.
That's exactly what she said.
Then Leon gets
translate.
the microphone, says, well, I can only assume are kind words based on what how the crowd reacted positively, whatever Leon was saying, so I assume it was something kind.
Yeah, dude, it was super
You
dope
smell,
match.
bitch. You're ugly. And you're fat.
Oh brother. Crowd's going crazy.
GG.
But all right, the next match was for the JWP Tag Team Championship and the Daily Sports Tag Team Championship for the team of Emi Sakura and Kaori Yoneyama taking on Commander Bolshoi?
The name is Command Bolshoi.
Command Bolshoi and Megami Yabushita. And
So this
Emi
is
Sakura being here was insane.
Yeah, so
like
Emi-
the absolute legend.
Emi Sakura was the first name on this card that I recognized. And I was like, finally, someone I know. So I
Yeah,
can have a
I
little bit
wrote
more
down my
emotional
notes.
investment
Well,
in the match.
to be fair, being that this was 11 years ago, I don't think the average career of a Joshi wrestler is very long. So
No, it's
there's a
not.
very good
That's
chance
why
that
it's
we
like
wouldn't have known
insane.
anybody on this card.
That especially Emi Sakura, like just made a return to AEW too.
Yeah, so
Let's hope they use it right. We'll see.
before the match, Bolshoi and Yabushita, they go for the code of honor. They put the hands for the handshake, but Sakura and Kari don't take it. So like, oh whatever, put their hands down, and then they put their hands out. and you can clearly see that it popped. It popped them.
Yeah.
Because they laughed when they saw them do that. Like, oh, you got him corpsing.
Command Bolshoi had a clown nose on her mask, and I thought that was great.
Yeah, also very distinguishable. Very helpful for me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And
I
also,
always knew that was her.
Yeah, exactly. Emmy and Kaori had matching wrestling gear, which
Yes.
is I feel like is so important in tag team wrestling.
Yeah.
And
How
a
can
lot
you be a
of
team if you don't wear the same thing?
True.
yeah, like even as like not
Or at
even
least
like completely
complement it.
matched, but they at least got to complement each other. Yeah, and that's like we need more of that in tag team wrestling. I feel like.
I agree.
Yeah, what's this red tight, green tight shit? Like, what the fuck? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to. You need to look like a tag team.
Or else you're jobbers.
Exactly.
Sounds right to
But
me.
this match was super. It was fast paced. Seeing Sakura hit the moonsault was insane.
There's a point where Emmy makes Bolshoi and Megumi square dance with her in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
Got him square dancing.
Absolutely. Hey man, you already know.
There were a ton of backbreakers in this match as well. They were hitting them shits, trying to
Oh yeah.
break some people.
Big Roddy Strong contemporaries.
Yes.
Hey, that's what we. Hey, I love Roddy Strong. I love backbreakers. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
in my opinion, they're effective because they're trying to pin a guy, get their back all fucked.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Exactly.
Makes it hard to get that force.
Yep.
Get that shoulder up, buddy.
Yeah. To be fair,
Yeah.
kick out still come from the legs anyway, but don't worry about
Remember that.
But this match we saw the first title change was the only title change of the night. Emi Sakura and Kaori winning the both tag team championships.
Yeah, so they won both tag team championships. There was, I want to mention one more thing in this match. Command Bolshoi hit a tiger feint kick that sent Kaori all the way across the ring.
Yeah.
She bumped
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit like it was a shotgun blast.
Yeah.
She
Dude, I love
shot
that shit, bro.
across the ring.
I love that shit, bro. That's like when they sell it like that, dude. It always hits so much harder.
Yeah, so Emi Sakura hits a Yoshi tonic.
It was an assisted Yoshi tonic. Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah,
dude,
assisted Yoshi tonic on Command Bolshoi for the victory.
Yeah.
tag
Yeah,
team
of course.
wrestling.
Well, yeah, bro. If I'm gonna do a Yoshi tonic, might as well throw me into it.
All right.
Be even more force than I can generate just leaning back and
then-
shooting myself forward.
All right. Makes sense
Yeah,
to
that's
me.
like-
Yeah, so they get
Absolutely.
the titles, they get their trophy, certificate, and then Kaori gets a microphone, probably talks some shit or something, and then Emmy gets a mic, talks about how much she loves Freddie Mercury. Big Michael Jackson fan. Jim Ross is flabbergasted, and they get
Hey,
rained
we're
on
not
with
through
streamers.
yet.
They get rained
Yes.
with streamers.
True.
Good match, really good match.
And then
And now,
now we get to the main event.
Oh
This
my
match
God.
was fuckity fucked on every
The-
level
From the opening bell.
from the very start. So we had
for the it's for the JWP Openweight Championship. We had Kyoko Hariyama taking on Kyoko Kimura, which seeing Kyoko work is just sick in itself. Like,
I mean,
I love seeing it.
personally, I think she and Hannah look incredibly alike.
Oh yeah.
They look
Oh,
like
yeah.
I saw
Oh,
Kyoko,
yeah.
I was like, you look
Yeah.
just like your daughter.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And she's wrestling
And
in
then-
jeans.
Dude, I wrote
Yes!
that had the jeans and all. So badass. Oh my
She had
god.
blood in her ass. It was awesome.
Dude, this match was insane.
Yeah, from the very
Like-
start, shit was just fucked.
We had outside interference, brawling all over the place.
A
It was
hanging.
just crazy.
Hanging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a hanging in this
It
match.
was a hanging.
I thought
No.
I thought that when we watched Kawasaki Dream,
Yeah, I
that
thought
would be
was-
the only hanging we saw.
Yeah.
But
No.
apparently, hanging is a big spot in Japan.
Yeah.
No.
Japan loves their hanging.
Bro, Kyoko stabbed Ariana open with
didn't-
a
was
wooden.
this-
Was it a
was it-
wooden spike?
That was a shiv.
I just
Shiv.
I thought it was a fork, and I was like, no, that's a shiv.
She was
fucking
shivering.
shivving her. I'm like,
In the
what
face.
He was shivving the hell out of her. Oh my
She was
god!
fucking peeling her scalp back. She was
And
fucking
she
her up.
was biting her.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
letting her
Oh.
know.
All the
Brutal.
women, all of the heel women,
Come through.
Yeah.
Start beating the shit out of
Yeah.
Kyoko.
yeah, all the heel women, plus, what was her name? Haley Hatred.
Yeah, all them heel women
Yeah.
were out there just beating the
Yeah,
they dogs piling her.
fucking beat the dog shit. It's really bad.
Dude, it
And they
was
shielded her.
bad.
Yeah.
They were
They
choking
just-
her with a chain.
Yeah.
And then oh man. Yeah, so
We got
Kimura gets a chain, locks it around Hariyama's neck, brutalizing her. Camel clutch. She won't give up. She's choking the life out of her. One of the ring hands has to fucking
Yeah.
pull the chain off her.
oh my god.
Just to keep her from dying. She manages to dodge an incoming chair shot, and she cracks. She broke that
breaks-
fucking
yeah.
chair over Kyogo's head.
Broke it over her head.
Busted
Dude.
open. Well, that didn't bust her open. She hits the mat. You can see her blading.
Yeah.
You can see.
Don't worry about that though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
you can
hey, hey,
blatantly see Kyoko blading on the mat with the referee standing
I don't
next
think
to her.
gigging's a big thing in Japan or in Joshi, so it's,
Yeah, we will ignore that.
Yeah, so blatant blade job.
She's new.
2009.
She's new to gigging.
Right.
Yeah, man. Hey,
You can even
know,
see her stuff.
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta.
Don't stop.
Bro, you can literally
Stop.
see her. You can see her stuff the blade in her pocket after she
We
does
are-
it
You're worried about the wrong thing.
on the hard
I
cam.
didn't see a blade. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Right?
I don't even know
Bro.
what you're talking. Actually, what I saw was the chair break over her head, and then she immediately started gushing. That's what I saw.
That's what I
Right.
saw as well.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
saw.
that's probably what happened actually.
Yeah, that's. I
We
think
gotta
she
talk
got
about
busted
the
open
best
hard
part of
way.
this whole match.
Yeah. So the two of them get outside. The chain is wrapped around Hariyama's neck again.
Mhm.
After Kimura's up on the upper balcony here in Korakuen, 15 feet above the floor where they're at.
God.
She lowers her chain down. The heels wrap it around her, and she fucking hangs her, and she
Hang-
chokes the
Oh
heck
my-
out of her. She's choking her, and she's letting her know
She's
they're gonna
squeezing.
die.
Literally hanging this woman. And
She
I'm
hung her.
like,
Bro.
what the fuck?
Boss man, the
Yeah.
worst, because the
Yeah.
chain was just around her
The
neck.
chain was just around her neck.
She hung her,
There was no harness here, brother.
so she gets
Absolutely not.
so. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
As if hanging her wasn't enough.
Then, oh man,
She tells her
So-
goons. She tells
Lara
Yeah, Lara.
on the bleachers,
On the,
On
on the
the
wooden
bleachers.
bleachers.
laid out.
On the wooden bleachers, yes.
Kyoko climbs up
15
onto the
feet in the
railing,
air.
15 feet above, laid out Hariyama on the bleachers, on the railing, looking down. She's about to do some shit.
Mm.
It's 3 a.m. I'm watching this shit. She fucking jumps.
Dude, when she jumped, bro, I swear to
Bro.
God, I had an outer body experience.
I was
Alright.
screaming.
All right, so when she was telling everybody to clear the way, at first I thought she was going for like a crossbody. I was like, oh, okay, people are gonna catch her. People are gonna catch her.
Bro.
And then she jumped feet first.
She tried to do a double
Someone
Oh my
punched
God.
out 15 feet off the
Oh
fucking
my
balcony of the bleachers, and the worst part is the feet miss.
Oh
And she
my
sits
God.
on her.
She fucking did a double cheek stomp, whatever.
Bro,
A butt press.
she's really lucky she landed the way she did, though.
Bro,
Not for her, bro. Hariyama was out of this shit
Yeah.
for at least 5 minutes.
genuinely.
Oh,
They
yeah.
had to stop the match.
Well, I mean, gave enough time to set up the next spot, honestly.
Dude. And then it did get crazy, even crazier.
Honestly,
'Cause-
I don't think there's topping this 15-foot fucking
No, there was
dive.
There was
No,
no
that
topping
was-
that.
That was the
but-
apex
once
of
that
pro
happened-
wrestling.
But I still wasn't expecting what came next. I was
No.
like,
I was like, just go throw her in the ring, probably pin her, and we'll go on.
Kyoko no-sells the fall, while Hariyama's got the entire crowd surrounding her.
yeah, everyone's trying to make sure she's not
Dead.
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 Yeah.
Genuinely.
Her fucking, she got dry blood all over her face and all over her top. It's just she's looking
blushed.
like she's going. Yeah, she looked like she's gone through a fucking car crash. Ah.
So
And then
Kyoko
the
gets
part
in the
where a
ring,
baseboard comes out.
gets some chairs and a plywood board covered in barbed wire.
Absolutely real barbed wire. And you can see that when the spot happens.
So
Very real
Oh my
barbed wire.
god.
the two of them stare down with Hariyama recovering from being crushed, blood in her hair, determination in her eyes.
Yeah.
She slowly makes her way back towards the ring. Slow trek. I can tell, bro. I can tell that shit hurted so bad.
Oh god, dude, I couldn't imagine.
Kimura immediately hops on Hariyama as she's fucking just beating on her, brings her to the corner with a trap. She gets Hariyama on the top rope and suplexes her through the barbed wire board for a 2 count.
Bro!
I was so confused.
I don't.
I was like, why?
I was like, why are we doing this? This
Why
is
is this
crazy.
match not over? Who?
Like, I was
how's
loving
paying
it,
you?
but
All right, so one, she definitely didn't kick out. Her shoulder did not get off the mat.
No, she let her out.
Yeah, she definitely let her out.
Yeah.
And two, why? Hit her.
Dude, that was
Hit her.
insane.
Honestly, if it were me, if I somehow survived that 15-foot failed double foot stomp, I'd just threw her ass in the ring and pinned her then. That's what I would have done. But
Dude, it
she
was
said
so
no.
fun.
I'm gonna fucking put her through some barbed wire plywood as well.
And she's gonna kick out. I'm gonna let her kick out.
Yeah,
Fuck.
we ain't done.
No,
No, we're far from done.
Because then we get the light tube
The
bundle.
light tube somehow.
Oh my god.
And I guess she's calling for the 450. And then, what was it, Hariyama, she gets up and just fucking cracks over the back of
Yeah,
the
just
neck.
cracked over the back of her neck. Just
Bang, light tubes to the back of the neck, get all that meat.
Jesus.
It was just like, oh,
yeah,
man.
get that nape fucking meat all sliced up.
Yeah, and she didn't bump her in. She just gingerly,
took it.
She gingerly fell
Yeah, she just
back
took
into
it.
the ring. Yeah.
Man. This match was insane.
Bunch of lariats, headbutt from a lariat, Emerald Flosion,
Explosion.
and Hariyama wins the match. Jay Broning the shit out of Kyoko Kimura. She Jay Broned the piss out of her. I was like, you
Bro.
deserve to win this match.
Yeah, you were talking about fucking Elix Skipper getting jabroneted? Nah. That was not,
Kyoko
Mega job.
murdered this girl 3 times over in
that
law.
was nothing compared to this. Yeah.
Yeah, she died twice in one.
Yeah.
That match was so, like, sick, bro.
The match
Like-
was, yeah, the match was incredible. Genuinely.
And what a visual is at the end when Kyoko is leaving and you see just like she's covered in blood. Like you can tell she's hurt, and then she still turns around to
Talk
flip off
shit.
Hariyama.
But
Yeah,
bitch.
that was so great.
Because I
Dude.
would too, because there's absolutely no fucking way in hell she should have lost that match. Like,
She had the shit
Dude.
going up until the Emerald Flosion.
yeah.
What a visual though! Like, oh my god! Like when I was like just that part, I was like, oh my god, I want to see another match with them too.
Yeah, so the match ends. Kyoko flips her off and leaves. They rain more streamers as Hariyama wears her openweight championship and holds her trophy barely over her stomach because
Yeah.
she's clearly hurt.
Very, very hurt.
I commend her for continuing the match after having her, I assume her ribs just annihilated.
I'm sure
Oh, yeah.
her kidneys and her ribs were all busted up.
Absolutely.
Burst
Oh
her
my
stomach
God.
wide open.
Yeah.
Everything's just bleeding out.
Yeah.
Gastric acid killing her.
Yeah, I don't know.
And she wins the match.
Yeah.
She's tough.
You know what they call that, right?
Stupid.
Fighting spirit.
Yeah,
Yes,
whatever.
sir.
So
Hey,
that
sometimes you gotta go to that place, bro.
they were resonating.
off
They
for
for
sure.
sure.
they were definitely resonating.
They went in there and had a car crash for no reason.
Why am
Goddamn
I so
deathmatch.
violent?
That
Oh man.
was JWP, the Joshi Wrestling, was it the Joshi Pro Wrestling Project Pure Slam from July 19th, 2009. This show was fucking incredible, top to bottom.
Dude,
Yeah.
Everything was just
amazing
awesome.
show.
That main event ruled so much ass. I'm never gonna forget that spot for the rest of my life.
Legit, bro.
I'm
there
gonna
was
think
not a
about
dull
that
moment on
forever.
this show.
We've all been thinking
Like-
about it all day.
Oh yeah.
15-foot, dude. Like,
How do you survive a 15? How do you throw a 15-foot ball?
how do you teach about driving 15-foot ball? Oh my god.
Yeah, but
Hey,
literally,
hey,
she
well,
fucking should have
yeah,
killed her.
well,
but actually, literally, because that was fucked up.
Oh man, dude, this show hits so hard.
Genuinely,
Like-
I'm so happy we watched it. Shout out Drew for the recommendation.
For sure.
Thank you for pulling through.
Yeah,
That shit was
Drew.
awesome.
Shouts out
Man.
Drew.
Ugh. Shit.
But yeah, dude, this show is so good.
Genuinely, I loved it.
Yeah. Worth the watch.
For sure. I remember anyone listening, I highly recommend you go check it out. It's free on YouTube. Just type in
Genuinely,
JWP
Exactly what I was about to say.
2009.
Yeah, I suggest anyone listening to this give it a watch. 'cause
All right.
That was, if anything, watch the main event because you will never forget it.
It's under 2 hours,
Yeah.
the whole show. It's a nice breeze watch.
It was only 5 matches.
Yeah. It was only 5 matches, yeah. So
It's so good.
it's nice and easy. Whoever, put up the cut, they did well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they really tore down fucking Cork and it was crazy.
Yeah.
Dude. Plus, you get to see like Emi Sakura, Kyogo Kimura. Like, it's a good show. It's just a good show. Like, definitely go out of your way to see it.
I mean, you also get the opportunity to check out how fucking sick Toshi Uematsu's gear was.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's also worth it.
Just to see her, because, oh my god, that might be my new favorite Joshi ever.
Yeah, her fucking ring gear is really, really sick.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that was the 28th installment of the Taking Liberties Pro Wrestling Podcast. You can find us on Twitter. On Twitter at twitter.com/TLProWrestPod. You can also find our Patreon if you're feeling like going the extra mile to support us. Of course, listening is all we could ever ask for. But if you want to shoot us $1, $5, $10, find us on
What?
patreon.com/TLProWrestPod. Join our Discord. Shoot us a DM on Twitter. We'll send you the link. You could even eventually get the opportunity to suggest shows for us to watch whenever we decide to give
Ooh.
the boys in the server the privilege again.
Yeah.
They're on timeout.
Absolutely.
Pretty much. Yeah.
But I mean, we did get a suggestion this week, and it was really great. So we might have to,
Oh yeah,
take into
absolutely.
consideration.
We'll see. Yeah.
Of course, I'd like to thank our patrons, Max and Nick. You can find the
Thank you.
podcast on fucking everywhere, including
Yeah. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, Breaker. We're on Stitcher, Podbean, Pod Owl, fucking
Blueberry.
Bullhorn. Oh yeah. So many places. And shouts out to our German 1%. We
you're in
love
the
you.
top 1%, baby.
Yep. We
We
have
love you.
1% of our listenership is
In Germany.
in Germany. So shouts
Shouts
out.
out to them.
Oh yeah, dude.
And thank you, Hunter, for coming on.
Yep.
And
Of course.
us and the people while we talked about some shit.
Hey, thank you for having me. And everyone listening, go leave a 5-star review and say you want more Hunter on the show. Because I would be
Yes.
glad to come back.
We love to hear that. Absolutely. Everyone listening, I'm telling you right now, I am not asking, I am telling you.
Yeah.
I, Andrew, am commanding you, the listener, even the German ones, especially the German ones. I want to hear from you. Leave us a 5-star review on Apple. Leave us something funny, something mean, something nice, something nonsensical, something stupid, gibberish, whatever. Say something, anything. Leave us a review. We can get to 10. That'd be pretty sick. Anyways,
can do it.
thank you for listening to the Taking Liberties Pro Wrestling Podcast. We've been your hosts. We hope you have a great day. Goodbye. And see you later.
See ya.